What is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Today we're going to be doing another top 5 favorite things. In this video, we're going to be doing my top 5 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters of all time. Anyway, let's get into the video and start it with number 5. Alright, so my number 5 on my top 5 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters is definitely gotta be Future Trunks. Number 5 was hard for me to figure out which character was my favorite, but Trunks, the Future Trunks, always been one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. Really, really cool character. Like, when he first showed up, you're like, who the hell is this guy? And he defeats Frieza. Spoilers if you haven't seen pretty much the middle of Dragon Ball Z, the beginning of pretty much the Android saga when Frieza came back. But this guy shows up out of nowhere. Goku's nowhere to be found. He's still disappeared from after the destruction of Namek. Goku's been gone after the defeat of Frieza, and now Frieza's returning. The only Z fighters that would have a chance against Frieza was either Piccolo or Vegeta, but still neither of them were strong enough to defeat Frieza, so there was a big problem. This guy pops up out of nowhere. Frieza sends his minions after to kill him, destroy him, and Trunks just slices and dices them all up like they're nothing, and then Frieza starts attacking Trunks. Frieza's attacks are doing nothing to Trunks, and Frieza's starting to get pissed off, so then he does the Death Ball and tries to destroy the whole planet. And at first you think, oh, crap, Earth is about to get destroyed, but Trunks is able to just hold up the Death Ball and just, what did he do? To throw it back at Frieza? I need to rewatch it. I forgot if he threw it back at Frieza or just threw it off into space somewhere, but it was just really awesome seeing this character that nobody still knew who he was when he was beating the crap out of Frieza, and then all of a sudden this guy comes out of nowhere and kills Frieza, and then kills Frieza's father, King Cold, as well. So it's very mysterious. You have no idea who the character is, and then the Z fighters start talking to him, and he tells them a little bit. He just says knows where Goku's going to show up, and he's going to go meet him there in a couple hours, and follow me if you guys want to, I guess, give him a welcome home greeting. So they all follow him. Not really talking much, but Bulma starts talking to Trunks a lot, and I think Krillin and Gohan kind of do a little bit too, and then Goku arrives, and then we finally find out who Trunks is, and he is Bulma and Vegeta's son from the future, and he needs Goku's help to stop the androids, because in Trunks' timeline, the android 17 and 18 destroyed, like, didn't literally destroy Earth, but they're causing destruction and mayhem, killing people, and Trunks needs Goku and the Z Fighters to prevent that from happening in their future. So that's how we figure out who Trunks is and what he's all about and stuff. And there is also another, there is a movie about Trunks' timeline called The History of Trunks. That was in my top 5 favorite Dragon Ball Z movies slash TV specials and stuff, and the Trunks movie was a TV special, but to me it was a movie, and it was one of the best Dragon Ball Z movies. Trunks is just a great character. I know in another movie you figure out how he gets his sword, but it still doesn't really make sense, because that was the Trunks in the Dragon Ball Z timeline, not his own timeline, that got that sword. So I don't know if that's how he really got it or not, but he is a great character and definitely one of my favorites. That's why Trunks is my top 5 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters of all time. Anyway, let's move on to number 4. Number 4. Now, for my number 4 is definitely gotta be Piccolo. When I first saw Dragon Ball Z for the very first time, Piccolo was my favorite character, but I didn't fully see all the other characters. But Piccolo has always been one of my favorite characters of Dragon Ball Z for all time. That's why he's at number 4. He's just a great character. He's a unique character compared to the other Dragon Ball Z characters. I just love how he's a very smart, technical fighter, and I love how he thinks and knows what he's doing. He knows if he can win or lose. He knows if he doesn't have a chance. Just Piccolo is very smart when it comes to fighting. He's just a great Dragon Ball Z character, and I don't know why anyone wouldn't like Piccolo, why he wouldn't be in anybody's top 5 favorite characters, because Piccolo is one of the greatest Dragon Ball Z characters of all time. Yes, his, I guess, father was evil at first, and Piccolo, once he was born and grown up, he was at the end of Dragon Ball Z and fought Goku in the martial arts tournament, which was a great fight, and I think that's what really kicked off the great fighting in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, was that fight between Piccolo and Goku. There was a bunch of great fights in the World Martial Art tournaments in Dragon Ball, but the Goku and Piccolo one was definitely, I think, the greatest fight in Dragon Ball, and that's what I think really kicked off Dragon Ball Z in a way. It was a great fight. I loved everything about it. I need to watch it again because I only watched it once, but from Piccolo being bad at first, and then when Raditz comes to planet Earth, Piccolo knows that he can't defeat him, and he teams up with Goku, and they end up defeating Raditz, and Goku does have to sacrifice himself. So then Goku's gone, and Piccolo sees a hidden power in Gohan and wants to train him. So Piccolo starts training Gohan. They become very close throughout that time. Goku's dead and being trained on King Kai's planet, and they're all training to fight the Saiyans. And Goku and Gohan and Piccolo become very close friends, and Piccolo kind of looks at him kind of like a son in a way, and Gohan kind of looks at Piccolo kind of like a father image, but not really his father. He knows Goku is, but Piccolo and Gohan did have that very strong bond of friendship, and Piccolo did end up sacrificing himself for Gohan in the Saiyan saga when Nappa went to kill Gohan. Piccolo just jumped in front of it, and he sacrificed himself for little Gohan. So that's when you really actually started really liking Piccolo as a character. If you watch Dragon Ball Z from episode 1 to episode, 296, that's when you really start caring about Piccolo as a character. You see he does have a heart, and he's not really all evil and stuff. So he is a great character, and he does have some really cool moves. And what else about Piccolo? Really not much more after the Cell Saga, because Piccolo was badass in the Frieza Saga. I loved him in the Frieza Saga when he got revived back to life from the Dragon Balls, and then they brought him to Namek, and then when Piccolo shows up to fight Frieza, that was freaking badass. Hey, what the hell are you doing in here, Dragon Ball Evolution, Piccolo? Get out of here! Goddamn bastard. Sorry about that, I apologize. But, yeah, when Piccolo showed up in the Frieza Saga to fight Frieza, that was amazing. I love that. I love when Piccolo was still able to keep up with Goku and fight all the villains and stuff. And then the Android Saga came around. Piccolo was still able to hold his own. Then he merged with Kami and became extraordinarily powerful. He became more powerful than a Super Saiyan. He became a Super Namek, which I loved. But then after that, it kind of pissed me off because they made Piccolo like one of the lower level fighters, and he really isn't. I wish there was another way he could gain more power and try to catch up to Goku and Vegeta's level. Maybe they will in the future, but who knows. But anyway, Piccolo is my number 4 in my top 5 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. He's always been one of my favorite characters. Anyway, let's move on to number 3. Number 3. So my number 3 is definitely gotta be Bardock. Yes, this is the father of Goku, and Bardock is such a really, really cool character. I love that they explored a little bit into his story. I wish they would explore so much more. I wish they'd make like a little mini-series of Bardock. That would be really, really awesome if they did. There is 2 movies. One's an OVA movie, and then the other one was by Toriyama. That was a TV special, like the Trunks movie. It was called Dragon Ball Z, Bardock, Father of Goku. And it was a great movie. It's one of my favorite movies from the Dragon Ball Z universe. I think they did a great job with it. And then they do have the Dragon Ball Z OVA movie episode of Bardock. It's as long as like an episode. It was like 23 minutes long or something like that. Way too short. I wish it was at least another 20 minutes. It would have been so much better. But it was great because you get to see Bardock turn into a Super Saiyan, and that was amazing seeing Bardock go Super Saiyan for the very first time. They were trying to make it seem like he was that legend of the Super Saiyan that Vegeta kept talking about, and it made sense that Goku was the first Saiyan in like centuries to turn into a Super Saiyan because Bardock, his father, was the legend of the Super Saiyan. So I thought that was pretty cool that they did that. It, it was a little odd. Some people didn't like it because it took away from Goku being able, how Goku had to work up to be a Super Saiyan, everything he lost, and just all the training he's done. But they tried to show so much, but in so little time in the episode of Bardock OVA Dragon Ball Z movie. But it was still a little great TV special movie for Dragon Ball Z. I did love the first one a lot more. That story was so much better. How I mean, I explained it in my top five of my favorite Dragon Ball Z movies, but it was really awesome movie. But this one right here, I love that he went Super Saiyan. I am still waiting for Tamashii Nations to give me a damn SH figure arts of Bardock already. I don't care if they make one normal Saiyan and then they make us another one where he's Super Saiyan. A lot of people would rather get the Dual Saiyan head sculpts where normal Saiyan and Super Saiyan, but then you get less face sculpts. That's why I'd rather have two separate figures, but I really hope we do get a Bardock figure soon. I know they made a Figure Arts Zero statue of Bardock that'll probably be released soon, so that means they probably are in talks of making an SH Figure Arts Bardock figure, which will be really awesome. I hope he's the next Dragon Ball Z movie character to be made into a Figure Arts, because Broly was the first one. But yeah, Bardock is one of my favorite characters. Really cool character. I love how his Saiyan armor is unique compared to the other Saiyans because he's got the green in it. I always thought that was really cool, and I like those like wristbands he has. And then what does he wear? The leg warmers too. And then I love that headband. It's really cool, even though it's covered in blood of his best friend. I believe that was from the first movie there. But really great character. Definitely my third and my top 5 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. Definitely is Bardock. Anyway, let's move on to number 2, and you guys could probably guess which top 2 are my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. Number 2. And number 2 on my list, it definitely is Goku. Everybody loves Goku. It's one of everyone's favorite characters, or probably their favorite character, period. Goku is one of the greatest characters, I think, of our time and all time. He is just an amazing character, very caring character, just a very humble, good person. There's not an ounce of evil or bad in him. He's just a great character, and when I first saw Dragon Ball Z, you love Goku right away. He's just an amazing character, and Akira Toriyama created one of the greatest characters of all time. You see him as a kid in Dragon Ball, and then you see him grow up into a teenager. You see him fight in all the world martial art tournaments, and then you get to the Dragon Ball Z, the beginning of that, and then he's married and has a kid. You see Gohan for the first time. You see Goku's kind of grown up a little bit, but he still doesn't, so it's kind of funny. He's kind of like a big kid. The way he eats so much, it's just like, holy crap. But yeah, you see him in Dragon Ball Z. He's got a kid trying to take care of his kid. But Goku he's just always trying to get to that next level of being more powerful. He's always trying to outdo himself, which is something I love about his character. He's a very motivational character for people. And people even told me that Goku's very motivational to them. And he is a very inspirational character. The way he always pushes himself, and it's got to help people do the same thing with themselves. Say you work out or something, or say you're trying to get a certain job that you know you can get, or like if you're in school and you know you could pass certain tests and stuff like that, like college. I mean, like even if you're in regular school, like high school or whatever, but say you're in college, you want to get to the top level and stuff, he makes you want to do your best is what I'm pretty much trying to say. But hey, what the hell? Justin Chatwin, Goku, what the hell are you doing in here? You're not Goku. Get out of here. Sorry about that. I apologize. First with Piccolo from Dragon Ball Evolution, now Justin Chatwin. Oh man, what the heck? Sorry, I apologize. But I think my favorite moment with Goku, it was in the Frieza saga. This moment right here when he first transformed into a Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan. I thought that was amazing, and it was just like, what the hell? What the hell is this? Why did his hair turn blonde and it's all spiky all of a sudden? And he just became extremely powerful just from suffering from loss and what he's been through, made him turn into a Super Saiyan, and that I think was the greatest moment in Dragon Ball Z history. And throughout all of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, even though some people don't consider it as it, even Akira Toriyama is, but it is, I guess, a different universe of Dragon Ball. And same with Dragon Ball Super now, and with all the movies, the greatest thing that's ever happened in Dragon Ball was when Goku first turned Super Saiyan. I think that is my favorite moment, and I think that's a lot of people's favorite moments when that happened right there. It was just really, really awesome when that happened. And then you see Goku now, he gets to Super Saiyan 3, and GT went to Super Saiyan 4. Now he went to Super Saiyan God in Battle of Gods, and now in the new movie, he's turned into a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan God 2, maybe it's called. But I think the correct thing is Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, which I think looks pretty freaking cool. I'm really digging the blue hair, looks awesome, and I can't wait to get the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan figure arts of Goku and Vegeta. They look really, really awesome. I just like how Akira Toriyama keeps making new levels of Saiyan power. It's just really cool seeing that, and I'm glad Dragon Ball Z hasn't died, even though it stopped for about 20 plus years. Us Dragon Ball Z fans stuck together and made it even more popular than it ever was. And Akira Toriyama gave us a new movie last year, was it? Or the year before that? I think in Japan it was 2013. Then for us in the U.S. it was 2014. Then now he's giving us a new movie, which is out right now, which I can't see because it's not playing it anywhere by me. But I'll just have to get it on DVD or Blu-ray because I got every Dragon Ball Z almost on Blu-ray, the series and movies and stuff. But oh man, Justin Chatwin, what the hell are you doing back on here again with your inflated Goku gear that you're wearing? It's fake. Get out of here. What the hell's wrong with you? Get out of here. Oh god, I'm sorry about that again, guys. Didn't mean for Justin Chatwin's wannabe Goku to get on here with that horrible excuse of a movie called Dragon Ball Evolution. Should have just been called Evolution with no-name characters that weren't from Dragon Ball. I apologize again, folks. Sorry about that. But back to Goku. Goku, great character. That's why he's in my top five. My number two, my top five favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. Goku is number two. He was very close to being number one, but I do have another character that's at number one, and let's move on to that now. Number one. And my number one favorite Dragon Ball Z character of all time, you guessed it. Ah, yes, the Prince of all Saiyans, Vegeta! And Vegeta has always been my favorite Dragon Ball Z character. At first, when I first started watching Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo was my favorite character. Then I started seeing Vegeta a little more. I didn't see Vegeta that much. And then when I saw him more as a character, I'm like, oh, this is a pretty badass, cool character right here. So he eventually became my favorite character pretty quickly from when I first started watching Dragon Ball Z. Everything that's Vegeta's been through when you first see him right here in this horrible colored Saiyan armor, that horrible green and orange, very 80s looking right there. But that's when you first see Vegeta. That's how he looks, I think, in the first couple episodes. You don't see him till episode like 8 or 9 or something like that. But that's what he first looked like, which is kind of funny. But everything that Vegeta's been through, of course, one of Vegeta's most famous lines, it's over 9,000, breaking his scouter right there when he first started reading Goku's power level, when him and Goku fought in the Saiyan Saga, which was a great fight. I didn't really like when Vegeta turned into the Great Ape and just started beating the crap out of Goku. I liked it when they were just fighting one-on-one, giving it their all, trying to max out their power. They were just really going at it, and that was a great fight. Because then after he turned into the Great Ape, he just beat the crap out of Goku, and Goku couldn't do anything after that. And then it was left up to Krillin and Gohan, and Luckily, they were able to stop him, and it was funny. Krillin went to go stab him with the Yajirobe sword, and Goku told him, "Don't do it. There's a chance of him to have a change of heart," and eventually Vegeta does have a change of heart. He falls in love with Bulma, has a kid and all that, and then he becomes one of the Z Fighters and becomes Goku's best friend and rival, pretty much. But Vegeta loves being around Goku because of that one fact. Goku makes it's like he pushes Vegeta to reach his next highest power level because Vegeta wants to be the most powerful in the universe, and Goku is always a step ahead of Vegeta. Yeah, a few times Vegeta did surpass Goku, but Goku caught up right away, and it drives Vegeta crazy in a way, but they are very good friends, and I don't think anything would ever make them fight again, like how Vegeta let Babidi. It was Babidi, right? Bibbidi, Bobbidi. I get confused with both their names because they sound practically the same. I think it was Babidi, though, when he made him Majin Vegeta. He was freaking badass, though, when he was Majin Vegeta. I wish they make a figure arts of that, too. I can't wait for the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and the Advanced Color Unspoken reissue Super Saiyan Vegeta figure. Can't wait for those. Have them pre-ordered. Well, only the Super Saiyan Advanced Color Vegeta, but can't wait for those figures. But what was I talking about with Vegeta? Yeah, like how Goku always pushes him to his next level, but I don't think they'll ever fight again like how they did in the Buu saga, or Babidi saga. But there he is as Majin Vegeta right there. Whoever did that artwork, very nice artwork right there. I really like that. But I'm curious to see what they do with Vegeta now in Dragon Ball Super. I know a lot of people saw the new movie, and I think my favorite scene is towards the end. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to give any spoilers away, but that is my favorite Vegeta moment. Also, another favorite Vegeta moment for me was in BoJack Unbound when Vegeta first appeared. He just came in like a freaking badass. Like, you think you could come over here and take over planet Earth? But that was great. I really like the Vegeta appearances. I think there was another one in the what was it, Super Android 13 movie too, when he first appeared there. Vegeta's just a great character. You feel bad for him because of what Frieza did to him, kind of made him evil in a way, and always made him do what he told him to do and all that stuff. So you kind of feel bad for Vegeta in a way, but everything worked out great for him. He was able to I guess settle down with Bulma. He was able to start a family, and he's living a good life now on Earth. So that's pretty cool that he was able to get through all that crap. Maybe I like Vegeta the most because I can relate to him the most. But definitely my favorite character of all time in Dragon Ball Z, and this is a lot of people's favorite character in Dragon Ball Z. And like I said, I can't wait to see what Akira Toriyama has in store for Vegeta in Dragon Ball Super. As you see right here, this is from Resurrection of F. Vegeta has went Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan just like Goku, and he looks freaking awesome. And they better hurry up with a goddamn release date for that SH figure art Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, because I need that in my collection. But I like the new outfit too. It looks pretty cool in the new movie. But he was cool also in Battle of Gods. I just hated how he was dancing up there because he was scared of Beerus destroying Earth. But it was really awesome too in Battle of Gods when Vegeta was actually... Was he stronger than Beerus? I know he was stronger than Goku, and he was actually holding his own against Beerus and punching and kicking him and stuff. But yeah, Vegeta is my favorite Dragon Ball Z character of all time. That's why he's #1 on my top 5 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. But anyway, guys, that is my video on my top 5 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. Let me know what your top 5 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters are of all time in the comments below. I would like to know who your favorite characters are as well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, then oh well, I don't really care. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.